Strong minds do this differently. Strong minds don't look different from the outside. They don't walk around looking intense. They don't always talk like leaders. They don't post discipline quotes every day. Most of the time, you can't spot them in a crowd. But if you watch their behavior closely, you'll notice something. They respond differently where most people react. That's the dividing line. Not talent, not confidence. Response. Average minds react fast. Strong minds respond slow. When something goes wrong, most people rush into emotion. They defend, they blame, they panic, they explain. Strong minds pause first. That pause is not weakness, it's control. Psychology calls this response inhibition. The ability to delay your first impulse long enough to choose a better action. That single skill predicts emotional strength more than IQ. Strong minds also separate facts from feelings. Most people mix them. They say, I feel like a failure, and treat it like truth. I feel rejected, and treat it like proof. Strong minds translate feelings correctly. They say, I feel discouraged, but what are the facts? That question prevents emotional distortion. Another difference, strong minds don't argue with reality. They don't waste energy wishing things were different. They don't say, this shouldn't be happening. They ask, this is happening, now what? Acceptance is not surrender. It's strategic clarity. You cannot solve what you're busy denying. Strong minds are also selective with attention. Weak focus chases stimulation. Strong focus chooses direction. They don't follow every thought. They don't obey every urge. They don't click every distraction. They treat attention like currency. Because it is. Strong minds also make decisions earlier. Most people stay stuck in mental loops, researching, comparing, waiting to feel ready. Strong minds decide with incomplete certainty, then adjust while moving. They understand action creates clarity faster than thinking. Another quiet difference. Strong minds don't broadcast every struggle. Not because they're hiding, because they're processing. They don't need an audience to validate effort. They build privately, then reveal results. Strong minds also talk to themselves differently. Weak self-talk says, why am I like this? Why do I always fail? What's wrong with me? Strong self-talk says, what's the next move? What can I fix? What can I learn? Same problem. Different internal language, different outcome. Here's another one most people miss. Strong minds train boredom tolerance. They can do repetitive, unstimulating work without emotional drama. No dopamine, no applause, no novelty, just execution. This is why they outlast more talented people. Because boredom is where mastery lives. Strong minds also recover faster. They don't avoid pain, but they don't live in it either. They feel disappointment fully. Then they return to action quickly. They don't build identity around setbacks. They treat failure as data, not destiny. And maybe the biggest difference of all, strong minds don't wait to feel like it. They move while resistance is present, not after it disappears. Because they learned something most people never learn. Motivation is unreliable. Mood is unstable. But standards are controllable. Strong minds run on standards, not feelings. If you want a strong mind, don't try to look strong. Train your responses. Train your pauses. Train your focus. Train your self-talk. Train your recovery speed. No one will notice at first, but over time, everyone will feel it.